Today we have some new Raspberry Pi DIN rail mounting attachments. We can use those in our IKEA cabinet. This is, you'll see this in another video, it's based on an IKEA Bester, and it allows you to add a DIN rail in and the conduit and your extension cable for all the power supplies. So let's just zoom in to the new adapters. So what you can see on the back here is the standard Raspberry Pi adapter that's mounted on the DIN rail, and you can see this one over here is the same with the passive cooling, which I'm a big fan of, and this is the original DIN rail mounting adapters that are used on these two. So what we've got now is we've got this new Raspberry Pi adapter. This is the frame for it, and that just connects onto the DIN rail, and then you have this little clip here you can push up to lock it in place so you can't pull it off. So let's have a look at this one here. I'll pull this off. You can see this is a naked Raspberry Pi, and you just insert these machine screws, M2.5s here, straight through into the M2.5 in the adapter, and just put that back on. This gap here between the top and the slot is 12mm, so this takes standard tape for labeling, and as you can see, you can also, they're 25mm across, so you've got room to put on other labels. You can see at the end as well that I always like to put a little router in my Raspberry Pi cabinets. If you go up here, you can see this is a Netgear, and I think the model is a GS305E, and that's a managed one. It also fits a GS305, which is the non-managed version. And what's great about this again is you can just drop the router in, so you can put a number of Pi projects in the same cabinet, and you don't have to run more Ethernet cables, and that just hooks on there. Now, as well as being able to use it with the naked Raspberry Pis, we can also use it with my favorite passive cooled heatsink. So we actually don't put the bottom on here, we just put the machine screws here straight into the heatsink, straight through the Raspberry Pi board, and as you can see, this one can now be added on as well, making us a nice neat set of Pis all connecting together. So if you want any more details, you can see the links below, and you can order those if you want to make your IKEA DIN rail mounted Pis a lot neater.